Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 20 on the Xbox One X. We're going to be starting a MotoE Championship today. And yeah, we're going to do the calendar that the MotoE guys would do. And do 50% race distance because I don't do many laps anyway. So let's get on with the championship. And, oh, we actually get team presentation as well, okay. Oh, it's a slightly different one to usual as well. Or have they updated all of them to be like this now? Usually they're already sat on the bikes, and they definitely don't usually shake hands either, so... yeah, that's definitely a new one, okay. That's interesting. Right, MotoE times, so... we'll use Jerez as kind of like a test, so obviously we'll qualify. But I think I better take part in a free practice session as well, just in case. But we'll see what the difficulty's like anyway. Yeah, we'll do FP2. So it's raining a lot here at Jerez. I was quickest overall, but not by much. Obviously, E-pole is just like Super Pole used to be for super bikes. You get one chance, you get an out lap. And then a flying lap, and then obviously you then get an in lap to come back into the pit. So we are on our qualifying lap now. You get one shot at it, so if you crash, that's it, job done. And I tell you what, the rear is even more squirmy in the wet than it is in the dry, as you'd expect. So we are 0.4 off at the moment, which isn't ideal. So we need to go careful with the MotoE bikes with this. Obviously with the MotoE bikes you can just leave power mapping on too because you've got no fuel to contend with or worry about. So yeah, all you got to do is just keep it on power mapping too all the time. You don't need to change that. It's a bit strange why that's even an option, to be fair, but it is. So yeah, we'll just see what we can do. I've got engine braking on 4 as well because I found in the drive trying to get the bike stopped wasn't quite working well for me. So yeah, hence I've got engine braking on 4, which I never usually use that much. It's just helping getting the bike stopped for corners. So yeah, we'll just see how we qualify. So this is the final sector. The last sector we were still 0.4 off, so I don't think we're going to be pole. If we can be front couple of rows, that would be okay. The race is meant to be dry, so I'm not worried too much about qualifying in the wet, because I know that the dry race we should be pretty strong. So run to the line. Okay, that's put us in 6th position, and we would have been last out as well. So it's time to go racing here at Jerez. 102 degrees, soft front and a medium rear tyre. Obviously no fuel to worry about, so let's see how we go. Second row of the grid. I am loving the updated UI as well. It looks a lot better. And obviously we've got MotoGP coming back on our TVs a week today at time of release of the video, so looking forward to that. Here we go. Obviously no revving or anything off the start, but not a great start. We've lost a few positions, lost a couple of positions up to turn 1. So we're currently in 7th position, down to turn 2. Right, through turn 3. Through 4 as well. So we're in 5th at the moment, just behind Granado, Simeon. So, oh, nearly touched the back of Granado there. And we got a slightly better exit, so we're up to 4th position, or are we? He's got the benefit of slipstream, but I've kind of nudged him out of the way of that. So we got the slipstream there. Up the inside of Bradley Smith, that's coming from a long way back. No, Bradley's back. Actually, we lost 2 positions from that. Back up the inside. Okay, that hasn't worked. Still in 4th. We're up the inside again for the next corner. Right, eventually we are through into third position now, just behind Bradley Smith. So we got a little bit of work to do. Dominic Agata is leading. Okay. Right. Coming to the end of lap 1. So yeah, only 5 laps around here. They would normally only do 10 laps, which obviously isn't a hell of a lot. So yeah. 5 laps for us, 50% of the race as we go into Jorge Lorenzo corner and get the run out. Slipstream Smith. Can we get him into turn 1? Yes, we can. We were later on the brakes. He's trying to go around the outside. But we got it. Okay, second position. So obviously Bradley Smith isn't actually going to be taking part in the first couple of rounds for MotoE because he's going to be taking part in MotoGP at Aprilia. Obviously he's replacing Iannone for the first couple of rounds. I don't know what they're going to do after that. I'm sure they just as well get Bradley to do the whole season, to be fair. I really can't see Iannone coming back now. But we are with Agata up the inside into Pedrosa corner. Not quite through. Or are we? No. Spinning up the rear a hell of a lot there coming out of Pedrosa corner. We got time. We got loads of time. We don't need to worry too much. It does feel very, very weird playing with these bikes though, because obviously I ain't got to worry about any gears. So my right thumb is doing a hell of a lot of less work than it usually is. Agata looking over his shoulder. And I think people are right. There is a... It's difficult to describe, but there is some sort of scraping noise when you go around a corner, which I'm assuming is meant to be the knee sliders scraping on the floor, but it is very, very quiet. It is literally when you go around corners, so that's what I'm assuming it is, but I'll keep quiet for turn 1 and see what you guys think. It almost sounds like rain or something. But there's definitely some sort of noise there going around a corner. Oh, in the grass. Yeah, so I'm guessing that is meant to be the sound of the knee sliders scraping, but it could have been maybe made a little bit louder. But at least it is there, so that is a nice little detail. Up the inside of Agata again. Again, we're not quite close enough. So, oh, have we got the exit though? I think we might have the exit. No, we don't. Okay. Thought we were going to be through there, but we weren't. No. Okay. So, Agata on the inside for the next corner, not able to get through there. Okay, up the inside here, we are through into the lead now. That was a good move. Agata was wide. He had a bit of a moment as well. Had a bit of a moment on the exit. Through Crivier, down towards Ferrari. So we've got 2 laps to go. Can we hold position? Or is Agata going to try and attack us again? Okay, so 2 laps to go. We are leading by 0.4 of a second. I'll tell you what, it's not as easy as a Red Bull Rookies Cup, which I'm really happy about. Red Bull Rookies Cup was very, very easy. So glad MotoE is a bit more difficult. But nonetheless, we are still leading. We are starting to pull away now. Yeah, we've got 0.8 of a second over Agata. See if... Oh. Okay, the game decided to freeze a little bit as I went to first person for a moment. I've noticed since one of the updates as well, if you crash... I've crashed in like through practice in qualifying in career mode and that, there seems to be the game seems to freeze a little bit and then shows you crash, whereas before obviously you crash and it goes straight to the crash cam, but it seems to hesitate a little bit now. So you crash and then there'd be a slight delay, like your screen would freeze for a split second and then it would go to the crash, which is a bit weird when there's been times where I didn't realise I'd crashed. I just thought that the game had like frozen on me, and then literally a split second is like, no, you have crashed, okay. But it's just a little bit strange, that. Right, we've got 1 lap to go. The tyres are absolutely fine as well, so we haven't got to worry about tyres. 43.5, fastest lap of the race. So let's see if we can win this one. There's no reason why we shouldn't now, or unless I do something stupid like spin up the rear too much and have a big high side. But hopefully that won't happen, but who knows. Yeah, the MotoEs are a nice addition. I mean, they do actually have pretty good racing in real life, to be fair. I just know that they're not obviously going to appeal to a lot of people. I'm not a massive fan of them, but you know, I can see the point of them. I just much prefer a combustion engine and the actual exhaust sounds and stuff rather than a whistling kettle on wheels. So yeah, that's kind of like my gripe with them, but at the end of the day, if we get good racing from them, then that's not a bad thing. Like I said last season, we had some pretty good racing with the MotoEs, so be interesting to see how this season goes as well. Right, 1 corner to go and then we are done with Jerez. We are going to win the first race of the season. And run to the line. That is going to be job done. There we go. First win of the season. First lot of 25 points. So that's good. Okay. I mean, we had the fastest... No, we didn't have the fastest lap. That went to Josh Hook, 42.8. Right, that's fine. So, championship, obviously, we're leading at the moment because we won the first race. Team championship, we are leading that as well. 31 points for that. To park Ferme. Okay, so that's still the same cutscene for winning the race. Obviously, there won't be a podium cutscene for MotoEs because they obviously haven't scanned the riders' faces, so we don't get that. Yeah, that went well. That was good. So where are we going next? Assen, okay. Again, 50%, so 5 laps around Assen with the MotoEs. Let's see if we can do more of the same. Oh, it's going to be dry. Actually, I might just get rid of FP2, go straight for... So we are qualifying. This is going to be our pole position lap. What can we do? Where can we get? Can we get front couple of rows again? See what the first split says. What are you saying, split? Coming up now. Well, it's red, but the thing is, because I didn't do any free practice, we are first out on track, so I don't know what kind of lap time we are aiming at. It's not going to tell me what we're doing through the splits. They're just going to all go red because no one set a time yet. This is the first time that's going to be set by me. So I don't know how our lap is going to compare to the rest of them. We won't find that out until we cross the finish line. But yeah, that's obviously a bad thing for not doing free practice. We just have to go out and track first and hope that we do enough for a decent qualifying. But if we don't, then we're going to be starting God knows where. So coming towards the end of the lap. Got Timmer chicane coming up. Where shall we brake here? Oh, that was too hot. A little bit too hot into the chicane there. Okay. Where's that put me? Oh, we actually got pole position. 39.5. So we're a 10th quicker than Simeon, who got second place. Well, that was good. That worked out well. Time to go racing. 87 soft front and a soft rear tyre. I think that would do quite nicely. Although no one else has gone for that, so that's a bit concerning, but we'll see. Right, okay. Here we go. MotoE round 2. We don't get very good starts, but there's not really a lot I can do. But we are going through turn 1. We are in 3rd position, so we only lost 2 places. That's not too bad. We've had worse. AKA round 1, where we lost about 3-4 places. Okay, through Disturbant. So Simeon leading, Matteo Ferrari in 2nd. We're going to have to use a bit of slipstream here. Slipstream through the V-Schlang, and Ferrari going up the inside of Simeon. He had a bit of a moment on the curb there. Simeon's going to be up the inside for the next corner. Okay, and we are right with him now. So we got a good run through the last corner there, and we are going to go through, not quite. Take some wide sweeping lines to try and get in front of Ferrari. Alright, he's going to go a little bit wide. I'll cut back underneath if I can. No, the rear stepped out a little bit too much there. Right. Slipstream. We're not through. Can we get up the inside here? No, we weren't close enough. So I think we're going to end lap 1 in 3rd position, unless we get a really good run out of the chicane, which we do not. Yeah, we're going to end in 3rd position at the moment. Okay, Simeon leads still from Ferrari still as we got the inside. Oh, can we get Simeon as well? No, we can't. Well, it wasn't actually, you know, trying to go for Simeon, but I didn't realise I was going to brake that much later than both of them. We just managed to get the bike stopped to avoid colliding with Simeon. Let's see if we can slipstream and get a bit closer. We haven't really pulled away from anyone at the moment. Ferrari's still there in 3rd. Okay, closing in now on Simeon. Last time we got a good run through turn 8. And we do again. We were almost into the back of him there. Up the inside. There we go, through into the lead. Oh, no, we're not. We are not. Simeon's going to be on the inside for the next corner. So Simeon putting up a little bit of a fight. Try and get the exit here. No, that hasn't worked. Oh, this could be it though. We could slip through. We're around the outside. That's going to put us up the inside for the chicane. In fact, we're already ahead. So into the chicane we go. That felt better through there that time. Okay, that is lap 2 done. 39.0 on that lap. We've got half a second over Simeon at the moment. So, feeling fairly comfortable out front now as we start to edge away. But will they close in anywhere? We're trying to step out at the moment. I think the softs are actually going to last quite well. So, yeah, I think we're going to be fine tyre-wise. I was just thinking, actually, I don't know if I set the tyres onto proportionate or not. That might be why they're not really degrading very quickly. I'll have to double check that before the next race. So they don't seem to be going down very much at all. Right, through the bolt. Oh, slid a bit there. So we've got not much of a lead now. Simeon has caught us back up. We're going to have 2 laps to go after this one. We've got a little lead at the moment. What is the lead? 0.6. That should be fine. Okay. To the chicane again. Tell you what, Simeon is pretty close. 0.2 now. Down to turn 1. A little bit wide. Through turn 3. Right, on to the back straight. Yeah, we're not really pulled away very much at the moment. Okay, through the kink. .3 still. Yeah, we're not getting away from Simeon now. In fact, I can hear him pretty close. He is pretty close as we go through turn 10, a little bit wide. Oh, there he is. There's his front wheel. We're still wide. He's through. Simeon is through. Oh, we got a better run there, but almost went straight into the back of him. Side by side through turn 13. Oh, no! Okay, we've gone down. Uh-oh, critical damage. That was a hell of a crash. The bike's still going. Oh, that's not good. We've got 1 lap, and I don't think we're going to make any positions up because the gap is going to be massive. Oh, I tell you what. The bike feels like it's, you know, MotoGP class when you're missing a wing. It feels like that, but obviously these bikes don't have wings on them. But that's what it feels like. Right, well, yeah, we're not going to score any points this time. We will get to the end, I think. But that was a hell of a crash. Just got out onto the curb under braking. And then slipped onto the grass. Unfortunately, down we went. So, that's really going to put us on the back foot for the rest of the championship now. 7.9 to Maria Herrera. We're not going to close that gap down, that's for sure. So we're going to finish in 19th place. That is not good. That is not ideal. We're going to have to pretty much fight for the rest of the season now. We can't let up, because otherwise, if we do, we won't be winning it. That one mistake has cost us dearly. It's cost us potentially 20 points because, you know, we just dropped down to 2nd place there. I mean, Agata got second in the first race, so at least he's not going to win. But we're going to leave here with just 25 points. Okay, Simeon's already finished. Simeon has won. Not good from me. Not good at all. There we go. 19th position. Okay. There we go. So 19th place. We had the fastest lap of the race though, 39.0. There's the championship. We've dropped down to 5th place. We're actually only 13 points behind, so that's not bad at all. It's not as bad as I thought we would be, but yeah, we've dropped to 4th in the team championship now. Okay, so not ideal, but yeah, that has been the first 2 races of MotoE, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to wash your hands and stay safe. See you.